ABC. This is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Good evening. We begin again tonight with the economy. Confidence going up and the sound of political debate going up, way up. Another survey of how Americans feel about the overall economy, the Conference Board, a business research organization, says that consumer confidence has dropped below the levels of the 1982 recessions. And when you see how badly President Bush is faring in the polls because of how he is deemed to be handling the economy, you simply know the Democrats and Republicans are at each other's throats. Today, Mr. Bush is accused of switching signals on his own party's plans to get the economy moving. First at the White House, ABC's Ann Compton.
Just how enthusiastic is President Bush about the latest Republican tax package? Last night, the White House gave it only a lukewarm endorsement. By this morning, the president's tone had changed dramatically.
Put me down as enthusiastically for it. I want to see the package passed, and I want to see it done fast, and I've wanted a lot of legislation that had all year to pass. And this kind of ploy at the end is just that, it's a ploy.
President Bush knew he was endorsing a tax package that would never pass. But aides concede he has felt the increasing pressure to do something to repair the economy. Consumer confidence has hit a record low. Opinion polls are down. And on Capitol Hill, members of the president's own party said they are afraid to go home empty-handed.
I do not like to go back to Pennsylvania and face my questioning constituents on why Congress hasn't acted.
President Bush finds himself caught between the pressure to move and the advice from his economic team to do nothing, to wait for the fourth quarter economic statistics, and to prepare an economic counterattack for his State of the Union address 2 months from now. It is clear President Bush still sides with the economists who say wait. He has endorsed a Republican plan he knows won't pass, and tonight said he doesn't want congressional Democrats to stay in session to pass their tax cut either.
I hope they have a happy Thanksgiving, too, wherever they are.
Ann Compton, ABC News, the White House.
Well, in the Congress today, the Democrats are thinking of doing precisely what the president doesn't want them to do, staying on the job in Washington to pass the kind of economic legislation Mr. Bush might be forced to veto. On Capitol Hill tonight, ABC's Ann Compton.
Democratic leaders thought they had an agreement with the president that he would not push for a package aimed at stimulating the economy now. And the speaker reacted with some anger to the announcement that signals from the White House had shifted.
The president either wishes us to conclude our business and adjourn this session of the Congress, or he does not.
Republicans made it clear that they would use a recess to build a political case with the voters at home that the Democrats were to blame for inaction on the economy.
If they want to pass a signable package, we can do one tonight. If they don't want to pass a signable package, they ought to go home and get out of the way and give the president a chance to reach out to the American people.
Instead of heading home to a recess dominated by Republican attacks, Democrats are now threatening to stay in session to push for an economic package of their own.
The Democrats on our side would like to give middle-income Americans a tax cut to put under their Christmas tree.
And Democrats are ready with their attacks on the Republican package.
It's the same supply-side voodoo trickle-down economics that got our country into this economic mess.
That caused Republican catcalls and a warning from the chair.
The House will be in order. The House will be in order. No food fights permitted in the House today.
But the